A lot of cameos this morning and then we did check-ins over in the Titan crew, which was great to see some people's check-ins and the discipline that they are doing. And then the small, not the small changes that we did small changes to their programs, but the cool results that it shows from doing those small results, which I love to see. Love it. Oh, wow, that just exploded. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. With that being said, Power Bodybuilding is on a go here with the carbohydrates and the reverse diet happening as we are restoring some of that fullness to the physique that we need to make sure that the strength goes up. For you guys at home, you guys know that's the proper nutrition that comes into play to make sure that you get that size that you need, my friend, that you. Yep, yeah, I was down there in Arizona. Yeah, this is a good one right here. So the question or statement was, sometimes people don't appreciate the small results the way they should. And I agree with that. It is the small results that compounded show you the big goal setting rewards, I guess you could say. And so, yeah, no, I understand that. That's probably more of a time thing for people within decades of living and lifting, that you notice that the small changes are the big changes. My TikTok crew, what is taking on? Man, those things go quick, guys. Let's see what we got. Next question. No, she's got some work she's doing right now. Yes, we were down in Arizona doing an appearance, and next appearance is in Tampa. Just a heads up, Tampa's in a week. So we'll see you guys down there in Tampa, Florida. And Baby Titan is going with. So that will be a fun trip. Let's see, let's jump back up to the top here so if I missed anybody. Exactly. What is it? What is it? Welcome to the chat, Joseph. Thank you, Barbie. Well, thank you. What is it? Bob. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Why do you get it if you're not subscribed? Well, here, let's see if I can help you out. That might help. I don't know. Straps are up for debate. If you want to use straps, use straps. I don't, just because
you're not a bitch.
I like the idea of being able to have that strong hand strength, especially at the stage of the career now, relative to an extra 50 pounds or 100 pounds. It's more impressive to me to be able to hold 400 pounds than to strap up and do 500. And that could be because I have done the 500. So it could be that I've already done it. And so that's one thing. But I just think if I could have gone back, I wish I went back to those early teenage years when I would shrug 1,000 pounds thinking, oh, it's cool. and that it's more of a body jerk than anything else. It wasn't really a shrug as it was an ego lift. Me trying to shrug 1,000 pounds, straps on, bouncing it. So I've been to a lot of bars in my time, but it was didn't give me what I needed in the sense of muscle roundness and thickness and size. Just played with my head. Let's see, jumping down. We got a lot of Portuguese in here. Hello, everybody. Back to Washington State quite a bit. We go at least twice a year. We head back to Washington State. All right, we're back caught up now. They're missing you over here, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good question. How often should I do behind a neck press? I would say at least twice a month. I'd get it in there. Maybe exchange it with dumbbell or front press on other days when you're doing shoulders. But I'd try to keep that range of motion in there. So at least a couple times, because you're going to lose that range of motion quicker than you will the front press and the dumbbells. And for me, nothing hits the shoulder. I've never found anything that hits the shoulder as good as behind the neck press. Hello, Brazil. So we're putting my new meal plan up so you guys can check that out. That's going to be over in the Titan Crew. So if you guys want to see that, that's in the Titan Crew. In Titan Crew, for all of you guys, Titan Crew is on Facebook. So got to have a Facebook account and then jump in there to the Titan Crew. What's up? We're getting some invites here to go collaborations here on the old TikTok. Monday left you broken. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Can weed hinder your gains? Don't know. Don't ride in that realm. Well, that's an interesting question. You must be new to this crew, because that would be something that if anybody followed me for any amount of time would know the answer and what my opinion of that is. I'm curious though to hear what your thought of locking out would be. I would think that you'd want to, and I think if anybody's watching this and then trying to figure out or what the proper answer for full range of motion is locking out important. My recommendation is 100% lockout. Try to get as much range of motion in any lift that you possibly can. I would say it'd be what sporting event would I want to see, no matter what time it had occurred in time or life. I would say seeing somebody like Ali fight, but if there was ever a possibility to be present of watching Bruce Lee do a tournament or a fight when he was in Long Beach at the Kempo tournaments, I would love to have seen Bruce Lee actually do something, be in the ring. That would be the ultimate thing for me to see. How is Robbie? Robbie's a great guy. And if you guys watch the documentary of Arnold, you'll see Robbie in there on a couple times. You'll see Frank in there quite a bit, and was him and Reg Park. We're going to have Reg's son on here, John. Is going to be doing my show. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What show do you have?
I have the Mike O'Hearn show on Generation Iron, and that last week we had Frank Zane on there, and yeah, we're gonna get John on, I've known John since I got to California, and his dad, Reg Parks, was a big influence on Arnold. So we'll get into that, and we'll get into what his dad was like, an icon, and what he saw growing up with Arnold and his dad. What would I consider a high calorie diet? I would consider a high calorie diet calories above whatever I'm not being able to slice up on. I don't know how you want me to respond to that differently. It's going to be different for everybody, but I would do definitely a couple hundred calories and make sure that there's carbohydrates in that meal plan from whatever you were doing, like when you were slicing. And that's for all of you guys. Take that in consideration. So if you're going to go into a higher calories, don't just do more protein and go, hey, that's a higher calorie, or add in a lot more. A lot of more? How about more fats? That's
A lot of
more fats. Good English, buddy. And then I would play with it. And then I'd find out, am I putting on too much size too quickly, or too much body weight instead of size? Or is my body sucking it up and utilizing it? Thank you, my man. Somebody has something here. How do I deal with the haters like the Hobbit? No, the Hobbit's not a hater. He's my biggest fan. Yeah. There's no such thing as haters. There's just, people that don't do anything. So I wouldn't think them as haters. I think for me, I think a hater would be somebody that's at your level doing similar things at a very, at the level that you're at, if not higher. And I don't see a lot of those people talking negatively. The only people I see are people really that don't do anything, like the Hobbit. But The Hobbit again, I don't think is not a fan. I think he's like my biggest fan. He doesn't stop talking about me.
He's awesome. Love
Why did I fall off the stage? Seemed like a good thing at the time.
Why? Phone calls for this.
Because the show wouldn't do it. Why wouldn't I jump into a classic show? Because the show doesn't do anything for me, any kind of motivation for me. It's a trophy kind of aspect thing. Doesn't turn me on. But doing these movie projects and TV shows, that turns me on, and that gets me to do what I love. And then just training itself, I love. Hey, can I start training at home, or should I start directly from the gym? Yes. The answer is yes. So for anybody out here that's asking, when should you start, or can you start at home? Can you start at the gym? Yes, start. That's the thing. Just start.
Yeah.
This, yes. I think the containers.
I hit 500. Is that right? Hold on here, because that doesn't seem right. I did not know this, so if that is true,
Help me, God.
sure it is. Wow. Holy shnikes. Jeffrey, can you give me an update on when did that thing jump?
I don't know, because it did jump.
Yeah.
Because I saw that this morning. Because I think when I did the Piedmontese one on Saturday, it was like a 497.
Yeah, but it was just 4.4.
Oh.
It was just 4.3. Wow. So I don't know what just happened. Maybe it was just a big
Fluke.
a big jump from
500 on YouTube?
yeah.
Nice.
We were looking at this thing and I was like 430
Oh, well,
not even that long ago.
shit happens.
Yeah. No, that's great. Hey, thank you, Luke. Did not know. Now I'm curious to see what the analytics are and when that jumped. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate everybody over here. Let me see if I can grab onto these numbers here. How do you click on the top ones? I got a super sticker there and a green. Thank you so much, man. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. Hello, New Zealand. Barbie. I was great, American Gladiators. So Barbie here asked about American Gladiators. American Gladiators was great. A good time. Both the original when I was there and then the reboot. And I don't know if you guys saw, Mona and I just saw it the other day. We love the 30 by 30, 3430
Yeah, that's
on
right.
ESPN.
I thought it did a great job.
I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think the best experience is the individuals I met, like Joe Weider, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Frank Zane, Robbie, just the people I've met through the industry of being a bodybuilder is what is some of the great experiences that I did. And then also just the side effects of discipline and all those kind of things that go along with it, which is incredible. The consistency teaches you. Hello, Brazil. Thank you, crew. Hello to everybody in Brazil. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Don't know some of these questions, guys. Yes, I have quite a few. There's quite a bit around. Obviously, been in the industry long enough to know some of the greatest that ever have been. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep staying true to it. Keep pushing it. Hello, Canada, man. Hope you guys are doing okay up there. I know it's a little crazy. I think it dropped back down, guys. Sorry about that. Hello, Russia.
You still on TikTok?
I am. Do you want me to pull off?
Give me a little something. What are they asking?
My
it's
TikTok
hard.
peeps.
I know it's hard.
Man, it just goes so quick, and then my eyesight is not the greatest.
Just swipe.
The swipes.
Swipe from the left to the right.
Oh, look at that, guys. I just learned something.
It's a little bit.
So I just swiped it, and so now I can see you guys' comments here on TikTok, so I can actually answer some of these comments for you guys. Oh, man, you guys are very, very kind.
They won't send you a cowboy hat, though.
Will you send me a cowboy hat and that mustache? I like that. I feel like a 1980s porn star or something like that.
Young Ron Jeremy.
Right? Dirt Diggler. Hello to Mexico, Brazil. Hey, did you get a hold of, what's his name?
I did. He didn't get back to me.
If you want, you can leave it. It's your call.
He didn't get back to me yet. I just said, hey, give me a call. Because I want to verbally talk to him.
Oh, I got you.
I said,
Okay, you
Mike
haven't
is
told him yet.
smoking movie. It's conflicting with the dates, so give me a call to discuss.
I got you. Oh, this is so much easier. I love it. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Back over here as well, guys. Let's see. Hello, Russia. Like I said, your video with Robbie and Clark are so. Thanks. Yeah, that Clark and Robbie Robinson video this last time. That was a plus. That might be the one that put all this over. I don't know. I'll look at the analytics and find out. No, I don't find that. I do find that I get dizzier much easier. So
You get what?
dizzy.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Even when I do the rolling with Titan.
Yeah, just
I'm like,
spin
why
kicks
am
and
I
stuff
so-
like that. I get dizzy,
Why am I
man.
so dizzy already? I used to freaking
Yeah, no.
crazy. Why do you think that happens?
I did read something that does trigger. You get more and more as you get older and older. It's just one of those kind of things.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And then also we don't participate
finding
every
out
single
that-
day in that, so
Yeah.
it probably hits us quicker because we don't at least
Amazing.
attempt it.
Yeah.
How do I have such good jawline?
Ooh.
That's because of my parents. Have you guys seen Titan's jawline and chin? Holy cow. That kid came out looking like a Chad. Remember his chin when he first was born? That thing? Oh my God. Looks like a cartoon character's Superman, his chin does.
He's so cute.
Back over here. I don't see a lot of questions. Flex for you? Yeah, flex for me, man. Oh, there's my hat and mustache. Thank you. Give your friend Hunter a shout out. Tips for getting bigger. You gotta eat, man. Gotta eat. Okay, this TikTok goes fast. Even with this, it's.
You need the
It's
somebody.
got to be a speed reader. I got to skip the words. Get every 3 words.
Even if you had glasses, you can see it.
Uh, no, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, you can do overhand and underhand on bent over rows. We do that. We do both. Get a buzz cut. Yeah, no, don't think so. It's always a weird one to me. Thank you for the hat and mustache again. Wow. Creatine is a drug? Why would you say that?
Mhm.
Wow. That's weird. I gotta get that person off my page. Sorry, guys. I just had to block that. Such a weird thing. And that's not a like, oh, he just doesn't know. You go to the grocery store and buy something, it's not illegal, right? It's creatine, it's a vitamin. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I got one.
You just got excited?
Yeah, because it's also fun to block people.
TikTok?
Yeah,
Oh,
you didn't know that?
that's a rare one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost like 3 people on TikTok.
I would say hi to you, but it just goes too fast. Let me get back over here, see if I got any questions. Why did you start this journey? We all start journeys. I just started my journey very young and knew what I wanted. But we all have that journey, that call to the wild on why we do what we do. I just found mine very young. Happy birthday. Do you follow a carb timing? So that's not anything, that's not a typical name. That's just what you do. So it's not called carb timing. Maybe it is. I don't know. I've never heard that before. But
What?
just, do you have carbs before and after your workout? That's just
Oh.
what you do. That's not like, it was never a thing. It was never a term for it when we were growing up. It's just, we knew that you work out, so you need a majority of your carbohydrates before that, and then you need your carbohydrates after that to recover from the stimulant of the workout and to start to repair and start the growth process of the body. and then your body's utilizing more at that time. So that's why you would have the carbs before and after your workout, and then you would just taper it off because you don't need the carbs as much relative to the protein. So, but yeah, you can call it whatever, but that's what basic dieting is. Say my name. It's that kind of day. Let's see. I don't know what this means. Huh. That one. Will you ever only focus on longevity living as long as possible, like Brian Johnson? Well, I don't know who Brian
think I've
Johnson
seen
is.
TikToks on that guy.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
I think I've seen like TikToks about this guy who's doing shit for longevity. Not
Here you go.
anything impressive that you would.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, you'll see.
Sorry, no collabs over here, guys. You guys are flying my TikTok. So longevity is what we're all doing when it comes to health and fitness. So I don't know what you mean by we only focus on that. You're obviously training and you're eating to try to put on muscle, and trying to put on muscle and strength always is longevity. That is the fight against aging process. So with that being said, I've always done it since I was 9 years old. I started working solely on longevity. Just so you kind of understand the way you put that term, because I'm going to assume Jeffrey's going to show me a guy.
What he does. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Sorry. It's got a huge following. 5 million. It's always hard for me though to. I usually follow a similar type of what I would like to age like, if that makes sense. So I would like to age in a way where, like Stan Efferton, he's aging, but he's still a strong human, a strong person, carrying a good amount of size, that gladiator mentality. So it's always hard for me to fall away from that. And then also, I've got to remember that my girl, who's 150 pounds, it looks about the same size as this guy. So I'm just trying to figure out, there's got to be a point to where it's got to be building muscle or retaining it as best you possibly can, and then also keeping the bone density. So it's a lot of weightlifting, eating healthy, and then it's the quality of life. So when I talk about longevity, I'm talking about the quality of life, not technically living until 300 years old. So that's probably the difference. That's probably what you're thinking is,
Right.
I'm trying to live to 300 years old. Well, not if I look like the guy from the Crips, you know.
Yeah, the Crypt Keeper.
The Crypt Keeper, you know, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to be that broken down, just surviving kind of thing. So hopefully that makes more sense to you guys. I would like to be able to be active. I would like to be able to go out there and do things. I will give him a listen though and try to find out what the discussion is. Because I know the science these guys are coming up with about
He might be
the amazing science that they're coming up with about longevity is amazing. So he's probably one of these guys that's got some incredible insight into that. But then I follow down to the next guy and it says death by sugar. So it's like, oh boy. Go listen to some the Mike Metzer training principles. Really great. And there seems to be a lot of overload right now of Mike Metzer videos going up. Some great dialogues with him and Bill Phillips. Good stuff. This person keeps hearing about how bad creatine is for your body. I've never heard one study. I'm sorry. I've never seen anything. So, but yeah, I mean, like anything, if you read a study and like this one, death by sugar. All right, so everybody's going to stop carbohydrates now just because they heard one person talk about it. Be careful about what studies you're reading and who's giving you that information. But if you don't want to do, if you've read something about creatine that's bad for you, don't do creatine. I like creatine. I think creatine is an incredible vitamin supplementation. No, this is not live. This was done quite a while ago, but thanks for showing up. Freaking love pasta. Love pasta. Mona did this dish, and I had a picture of it the other day. It's just little noodles with this Piedmontese ground beef with it. It was amazing. And that's the cool thing right now. I get to, I'm pulling more of the carbohydrates back, getting it going. Here's my next meal. You guys want to see my next meal? That's my next meal. Love pasta. Who doesn't love pasta? Well, here's a good question.
It's gotta be made right though. You can't just have pasta.
I don't know. I don't know.
I tried pasta.
You have,
I ordered here in California from the Italian place.
but it's too creamy.
I threw it out. It was just nothing to it, no taste to it. I don't care about the creamy. It had no flavor.
Ah,
I'm like, no flavor. I
I've been
don't mind
corrected.
paying the money. Give me some freaking flavor, anything.
okay.
Nothing.
There we go. There you go. Here's a cool. This is a good question. How often should you flex or pose?
Every day, like
You
seriously.
could, yeah. I would think it's no problem doing it at least every day for a little bit, and maybe it's just the body part you're doing or something. But I'm good with every single day. I know I did when I was a kid, and I think it helped me a lot. I know it helped me a lot in the gym. I gotcha. Oh. Sorry, just trying to see if I can get this one. Got him. Keep going, guys. So yeah, good question. I would do it every day. I would not do it during the workout so much to where you fatigue yourself. I don't mind you flexing a little bit during the workout and stuff, but doing it to the point where you fatigue yourself, I would not do. Let me see if I can try to figure out what you're trying to say. How important are carbs compared to calories? Anybody? You help me on that one? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Is it on the board?
Yeah, how important are carbs compared to calories?
Man,
I don't know what you mean by that, kiddo.
you don't know what he means by
I don't
that
know what it
curveball
means.
he fucking threw you?
Yeah. If anybody feels like they want to climb in, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. How many carbs should represent the portion of your diet. I don't know.
Maybe that's what he means, right?
Right.
How important are carbs compared to your calories?
Like if your calories are 100%, what percentage should the carbs be?
Yeah, but he's saying
Like
Two.
the 20, 20, 40 or whatever that is.
how much.
Yeah, I know.
Are you saying should be? So is the question how important are carbs and what's the percentage it should be of your calories?
Right.
I could understand that. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're saying. She devoured it?
She's enjoying that. I gotta film her. She's in paradise. And I put the other vinegar.
Hit me back on that one, buddy. Whoever said, what's my take on carbs compared to calories? I don't know what you mean. And anybody else who wants to jump in on that, feel free. I got no issue. What do you got up for me over here, my TikTok freaks? Look at you guys. Look at those. Popping it up at the top. Ding, 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 ding. Give me a galaxy. Give me a universe here. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here's a good question. When is the Titan Crew next check-in? That will be in 1st of July. We just finished up our June check-ins for everybody, and we'll be back here in July. Everybody that checked in, I give them updates to do for the next 2 to 3 weeks now. I guess it's 2 weeks, huh? Yeah, 2.5 weeks. So we gave them an update on what to do. So make sure that you are in there. Give yourself time to get in there. Make sure that you're on the plan and everything, and then rock and roll. Here's a good one. I like this because this is one that not just me, but the like extreme experts when it comes to nutritionists talk about. What is too much red meat? And nobody comes up with anything negative. Again, a lot of people are doing a carnivore diet where they're only eating red meat through the entire day. So that's probably not a lot of us, right? I don't. I have my egg whites. I have my. I love it.
So good.
Yeah. So that's something that I've never seen anybody talk about negatively on how much is too much. So, again, a lot of people that I talk to that do the carnivore diet absolutely love it. I eat about 2 meals of red meat a day. Just looking down here for anything else for you guys. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I like that. You ever have any kidney issues? I think you would have heard of that. I don't think you just get a kidney issue and then it goes away. It's like the flu. Hey, how was your weekend? I don't know. I had a kidney problem, but we're good. No, I've never had any issues with my body. But I would say this, that's not something to joke around about. So if you do have something wrong with yourself, and that's why you're asking me, don't ask me. Go to the doctor. Anybody that has a problem with their kidneys or liver or any kind of illness like that, go in and see a doctor. Don't ask your local influencer or social media person. Ronnie Coleman or Arnold. Arnold all the way around for everything. Dumbbell curls or cake curls? Well, cake curls, then the dumbbell curls. Now you guys are getting good questions. Man, where have you guys been over here on TikTok? Do I drink? No, I don't. Never have. Never even picked it up once. Uh, where do you get the merch? The merch is at Mike O'Hearn Lifestyle. Or Mike O'Hearn, whichever you want to go to, Mike O'Hearn or Mike O'Hearn Lifestyle will take you right to it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the nice gestures, guys. I appreciate. Ooh, you know what? This one's not bad, guys. So the question is, can cardio be used, if I'm reading this right, to increase appetite on a bulk? I can't seem to put down. So I think this is where that whole idea about walking really came into play, and I support it. So movement after a meal to help digest, to help you get hungrier so you can start putting in more and more food. I'm okay with that. I would be, and this is up to you on how much you want to do this. I wouldn't say every meal do the 20-minute walk. And that seems like that's the go-to for people. And I think that's, if I'm correct, I think most of the people aren't saying that to the average bodybuilder or the guy, the fitness person that works out, the healthy person. I think that suggestion is more for the average Joe that has a problem with eating, that has problems with their blood pressure, that has problems with insulin and so on. So I think that concept might be more directed towards them. However, I have seen Stan say that he has recommended to a lot of his clients to do a little 20-minute walk after meals. And I think the term should be used about a walk. And I don't think it's a brisk walk. I don't think it's a forced get out there and get a sweat going. It's more not to utilize the calories, but just get the body using the calories in a sense compared to just burning it off again. And I think that's the fine line. Again, all of this needs to be done correctly, right? Like when the old school guys talk about it, it's like a squat could be freaking great and it could damage you. And so, like anything, be smart when you do it. Eat, get a little movement going. But that could be just a walk down to the kitchen and then walk outside and pull the garbages back in or something like that and done. And then maybe that helps you digest the food better and get your body utilizing it better. So don't get too carried away by doing too much cardio, because then you're not really bringing up your calories, right? All you're doing is you're eating, you're going to burn it off, and then you're going to eat again, and then you're burning it off again, and you're not really using it to build that size and muscle that you want to. What is your highest motivation, self-motivation? That's it. What do you got for me over here, TikTokers? Are you guys getting me to talk Spanish, Portuguese, right? Oh, love the Battle Dome show. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Let me get a couple more here, guys. They are bringing American Gladiators back. AEW is involved, and so we are actually talking to those guys. So we'll see what happens. Maybe Mike O'Hearn and Billy Gunn do team up on the opposite platform, but against each other in a sense. I know the TikTokers, you guys, Cameo is available for all you guys, so just remember that, okay? because I see you saying, hey, give a shout out to my kid, his graduation, Father's Day is next week. All that stuff is over on my page for you guys. So if you're looking for that, big shout out. Off season, it would be steak, then ground beef, then chicken. I was taught for pull-ups that locking out was a full range of motion. Okay. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm sorry. I don't get this one.
Don't when you do a pull up, just go all the way down.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I agree. Yeah. All right, you crazies. I will see you this week. Again, remember, get that nutrition. Make sure that you're staying on point. That's available over in the Titan Crew or on Michael Hearn. And if you got questions, make sure. Oh, we got one. And my TikTokers, thank you for hanging today. Thank you, man. Thanks, Toby. Appreciate it. Toby. Absolutely, man. Keep pushing it. Keep going. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate it. Looking for any more last minute questions for you guys. Help out. Hello, Poland. Jeff, did you see anything? Nothing really. I'm just scrolling down to the bottom, guys. Thanks, man, for hanging in there. I appreciate that, Mike. It's fun stuff, man. It is fun stuff.
You got the good ones.
Mike, what do you have to say about male gymnast genes, or can anyone do it? Well, I'm one of those guys that did gymnastics as a kid, and I grew straight out of that thing. But at the same sense, my brother continued and handled the floor very well, where I did not. I did more of the parallel and rings and high bar. So yeah, I've seen some big boys do round offs and double backs and stuff. So obviously the pinnacle of these guys is a size seems to play into it. I've never seen a phenomenon 6-footer. So I
Over 220.
Yeah,
Over.
I've never seen
over
a
190.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Most of Bart Connors and all these guys that I've been friends with.
They're built to fly.
Yeah, and again, the training kind of keeps you at that level and keeps you building a upper body of strength and not utilizing the thickness and size of the legs compared to the spring. Both powerful. Gymnasts are great. Last one. You see that one?
Any advice for sore or achy knees? My strength is there, but squat and single leg stump are always achy and awkward on the way down.
Take your time, obviously moving through it, moving down. If you feel like you want to do knee sleeves or a cream to kind of help with the achiness, that's beneficial. I would say don't stop. And then I talked to a legend, Mr. Tom Plaz, and we talked about him training legs at this stage, his age. And he found, and I talked to Stan Efferton as well about this, is that they have elongated their days from doing legs. So it's almost more of a Mike Mentzer program, to where he hits legs maybe once every 2 weeks instead of every week. And that's a concept that you would have to digest and dissect yourself on, if that is something you need to do at whatever age you're at. I think Tom's was more because of the achiness, where Stan's was more of not being able to recover in time. So 2 different reasons, but both kind of doing the similar protocol. Great question, though. She's still around. Yeah, and she'll be on. It looks like there was a big holdup on this 30 for 30 for Gladiators. There's going to be another Gladiators where Nitro, Dan Clark, did. He produced, I think, or at least had the biggest hand in it, where he pulled a large number of the Gladiators from the 30 by 30, 34 30. To do his, and it's called, I think, Gladiator Mayhem, and that's going to be on Netflix. And so you'll see Ray Hollett on that, along with a lot of the other Gladiators. I am actually letting the hair continue the craziness for the next, I don't know which movie is first right now. I have 2 projects. One is a cowboy, and then I'm hoping that is first. And then the second, or the first could be, is a Christmas movie. So that is the next step for me on those projects. And so the hair is going to stay as is, if not get crazier. I will have to grow somewhat of a scruff out, though. Not much more than this, I don't think, for the cowboy movie. All right, guys. I will see you guys later this week. Thank you for the questions. Again, have a great day. Titan Crew, great check-ins, man, to everybody that did their check-ins. And again, I'll see you guys later this week in the Titan Crew. For anybody that wants to get in there and be part of the Titan Crew, it is over on Facebook.